So, good evening ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more inside line racing action here on the ILR channel. Tonight we're here for ILR2 action, round 10 of the season, and we are here at the home of the Formula 1. It is the British Grand Prix. Tonight, for people who don't know who I am by now, I am ILR1 driver ILRT Lickle, and I'll be bringing all the action for everyone tonight. I don't really know much of this grid because I haven't commentated it before, so hopefully I do impress. I don't know who the lead commentator is, but unfortunately they can't make it tonight, so I have to stand in and cover for them. It is 1 minute to 8, so any minute now we'll be getting underway for the start of what I assume is going to be a good race. We haven't seen any rain yet, I believe, in many. I think we've seen about rain in one tier, that's about it, so we'll be hoping to see a bit of rain today, maybe a mixed race between dry to wet or wet to dry. I don't know, could spice the race up just a little. But I'm just going to go on to the ILR forum now, and I'm going to get up the ILR2 standings because I feel like that's what we need to have while we're waiting to go on or get going for the action. We should be going any minute now because it is 8 o'clock, so hopefully we do see the people ready up. Let's see if I can actually get the website up. There we are. Perfect. Got the website up. Just have a look at the forums now. We've got the ILR F1 PS4 Season 6, ILR2 Championship standings. There we go. So if it just like to load up, it'd be nice. So currently we've got Scuba leading the way on 103. Second is Matt Timmos, his Mercedes teammate, on 101. Third is T1000 Sack on 98. Fourth is Calzo on 78. Fifth is Super Guy on 66. Sixth is ILRT Alfie on 63. Seventh is LR Nick on 37. Eighth is Medium Pilot on 34. Ninth is Wama on 30. And then rounding out the top 10 is Samster F1 on 27 points. In the constructors standings, we've got Mercedes leading the way on 204 points. Second is Alfa Romeo on 120. Third is Haas on 109. Fourth is Toro Rosso on 103. Fifth, Williams on 82. Sixth is Racing Point on 79. Seventh is Red Bull on 62. Eighth is McLaren on 60. Ninth is Ferrari on 50, or Renault on 54, sorry. And 10th is Ferrari on 33. Yep, there we are. That's all. The table's gone through, and we should be going any minute. Now we've got 21 people in the lobby. We've got a full grid for tonight's race. That is what you like to see. And let's hope we see some good action tonight. I'm just gonna share the link out. Yeah, I'll share the link out for all people so they can tune in and watch if they want to. Yep, here we are. So yeah, and we're finally getting underway for the action, which is good to see. There we are. Tweet is out. So we got Speedster in the chat. Go Livid Racing. Going to be supporting all of his drivers for tonight's race. I'm just gonna get my controller charger so I don't run out during the stream, because I do not want to have to run out of battery on stream, because then we'll be out of commentary for just a little. I'm just waiting for Samson to ready up, then we'll be ready to see what weather is going to hit us for round 10 of this season, the British Grand Prix. Lucky I don't have this game on disc, because I can hear my PS4 constantly making the ejector noise whenever I plug something in. It looks like quite an overcast qualifying here in Silverstone, quite cloudy, looks dark, could be a little bit potential rain, don't know just yet. 20 drivers I think, who was it last time out? That one last time who got the race victory was here. I'm pretty short notice was Matt Tibos. Matt Tibos and the Mercedes be looking to win once again to get in front of his teammate in the standings. He is only 2 points behind. It seems like the Mercedes from a few years ago, those two both fighting it out for a championship. Now I'm sure we'll see contact at some stage between the two teammates if we haven't had some already. Got a lot of engines firing up and a lot of cars are coming out. What tyres are they coming out on? They all look like they're coming out on a set of soft compound tyres. So we're going to be getting a bit of rain. The first person out on track is Varamir 117 in the Williams. Let's watch him. People who are wondering if they're new to ILR, this is ILR2. This tier I believe allows assists. I think it allows most assists apart from like brake and assist, pit assist, etc. But it allows most assists. I like the top tier, but let's not focus on that. Let's focus on the action we're going to have for us in today's Grand Prix. Varamir, I believe, is the first car out on track, so we'll just follow him as he is coming through Cops. Although I did think I did see a car just ahead of him. I just have to have a look. Who was it? It's not Nick, it's not Corey, and it's Alfa Romeo. So the Alfa Romeo of LR Foxy Dude. Let's watch him. I think he's going to be the first person to start a lap here. We got Gavin saying go Warren, so we got Warren fan, we got Speeds supporting the whole Livid team, and let's hope who they support do well as Fox do comes round the final corner to start the first lap of qualifying here in today's ILR2 qualifying session. Into turn 1 he goes, 7th gear, overtake Ers, revving out the engine. Will he keep it in 7th as he comes down under braking for turn 3. Very easy to run wide, very easy to lose a lot of time if you do make a slight errors. Turn 4 here, very tricky on the traction. Turn 5 now, and out onto the hangers. No, I'm not going to say it because every time I do I get it wrong. 27-2 first sector from him. It's been Fox has been quite a good first sector from him as he comes around Luffield now, and then through Woodcote and up into the challenging part of this track. Now it's Cop's corner, approaching here 194 miles an hour, lifted off a little, back on the throttle, and now Maggots and Beckett. So see what you can do through here. Very easy to get final right on board in the Alfa Romeo. 8th gear down to 7th, into 6th and 5th, and out of Chapel he goes now onto the second straight. One of the best overtaking spots is a 2.7 in the middle sector as he approaches Stowe corner. Very easy to do track extensions here along with Cops, so I will be watching that. Hopefully you don't see any track extensions. Foxy Dude keeps it well within the track limits. We've got yellows in sector 2. I wonder if that's where a car goes, so if we actually had an accident. We've got a Haas behind, but the first car to cross the line will be NR Foxy Dude on a 126.6. It's not going to be Matulski, it's going to be T1000 Sack who goes faster on a 126.4. Anyone else? Varamir 27.3. Scuba will find Scuba, the championship leader. Go through Stowe, cornered out, keeps it well within the track limits, is what you like to see. And now into the Vale chicane. Here he goes. Looks good there from him. And he goes P2, about just under a 10th off Zach. We'll go back to Nick as he's going slow. So we'll go to Matt Tibos in the other Mercedes, the other championship rival, if I can actually choose it. Here we go, Matt Tibos through Stowe. We've got Samster going up to P4, CC Brain P5, AJ P6, Paco P7, Corey P9, Paco dropping to P8 now. Anyway, let's see what Matt Tibos does up to the line. He just slots himself right in front of his teammate, but just behind Zach still. So Zach, after the majority of the first runs, is still leading the way. What about Dropja? I think it's Dropja into Kelchke. What about Alfie? Alfie's just ahead of him, so we'll go aboard with ILRT Alfie. First man to cross the line, 27 dead from him. What about Dropja? He goes, oh, he's had an accident at the final corner. Luckily doesn't hit the barrier, but that is his lap over and done with. We'll go to his Toro Rosso teammate Calzo coming into Stowe now. Let's see what he can do. Still pushing hard, so he hasn't got it valid, which is what you like to see. Out of the veil chicane he comes. On the run to the line, it's going to be a 1:26.4. Look at that. We've got Calzo and Scuba set the exact same time at the moment. That's great from those two. So look how close it is at the front. We've got drivers separated by 77,000 in the top 4 separated by 77,000. That is really, because top 10 separated by 8 attempts. It really is looking like it's going to be quite a good race if we see something like this. I'll just go fastest lap. We'll turn our attention to Corey. Is Corey on another one? I imagine he's on. But no, we'll go to Medium Pilot. Medium Pilot on this day is rapid, and that's what he can do out of the Veil Chicane. On the run to the line, it's a 26.7 on the mediums. That's a great time for Medium Pilot. Stop himself P6. Corey puts himself P7, so he did in fact set another lap on those tyres after the mistake he did make. We're gonna have to go to Ollie Flavel now in the racing point. We've got Toro. He's weaving just in front of Toro Rosso, getting ready to start his lap to try and get the most out of that racing point he can through Stowe, and now into the Veil Chicane to start his lap. Third gear up to 4th, short shifting to get as least wheel speed as possible. It's looking good. Good start from Ollie at the moment. Now across the start finish line to start his lap, coming into turn 1, and it looks quite twitchy. It might have been invalid from Ollie, might not have been. It looked right on the limits as he comes down into turn 3 now. Looks like he got the braking spot on there now into turn 4. Very easy to lose the rear under traction, but he does that quite well. And now on to the come down into Brooklands and Luffield. That rear end of that car looks all over the place from what I'm watching at the moment. It really does not look planted. So that is the Wellington Straight, and then the other one is the Hangar Straight. So after Chapel is after Chapel, sorry, is the Hangar Straight. Where can I apply for ILR? Go on to their Twitter and drop them a message. Their Twitter is at ILR League. Because we've got yellow to take the one. Look at the toe Ollie's getting from Varan Mir in the background. He's out on the mediums outside. Is Varan Mir going so on purpose to maybe go quicker on the mediums? You just don't know. Anyway, let's see what Ollie can do coming down into the Veil Chicane for the first time on his quali. What can he do? Will it be up there at the front with some of the top guys? Ollie Flavel goes P6 to the 26.689, slotting himself on the 3rd row of the grid. We have to watch Afri Frisch, the German driver, go through turn 1, 2 and 3. We saw a few crashes here from good positions, such as CPI, Casper, Speed Center, both crashing out through turn 2 after dipping the wheel onto the inside and spinning out on the grass, losing their wheel and ruining their race. You don't want to be getting front wing damage around here. It's such a long pit lane, and getting front wing damage just makes it an even longer stop than it needs to be. 33 seconds roughly, maybe 40 seconds you lose in the pits, I'd say. Around between 33 and 40 seconds, and if you're gonna have a front wing change, you're losing about 40 to 45 seconds, which is really not what you want. Luckily though, you're able to go from softs to the hards if you do get damage on lap 1, which can save your race. There is a high possibility of a safety car. You've seen safety car coming out quite a lot recently in league racing. I assume if we see quite a big incident, we might see one today. I've just got that gut feeling we're going to see one. Afri Fritsch currently on a 2.8 through the middle sector. That's looking quite quick from him, but someone I want to watch when he is on a lap is Medium Pilot, but he's just sat in the pits at the moment. Afri Frisch through Stowe, and now into the Veil Chicane. What can the Alfa Romeo driver do? It's looking good there. Can he challenge anywhere near the front? Round the final corner he goes. It's going to be a 26.5 and slots himself P5 on the grid, making it an all Alfa Romeo 3rd row, which is good for them. Samster? Yeah, I have to watch Samster. Samster, who I thought would be a bit higher than what he is at the moment, be looking to make up for what has been a quite woeful start to the season. A lot of incidents here and there. He'll be looking to cut that out and really just get onto form through the Magus Beckett's he goes, and now into the final part, which is Chapel, and now down onto the Hanger straight. What's he going to set? We've got Matt Tibble setting a 26.3, Sam's on a 22.7 in the middle set. Now I know that's fast, but Matt Tibble's currently going P1 by a 10th. Sam's going to be looking to beat that as he comes through Stowe. Absolutely just destroys the track limits. I'm sure if he does go fastest, there may be a little steward's inquiry there, because that was quite ridiculous how far wide he went there around the final corner, and he goes second fastest. Not what you really want to be seeing. Scuba's not on one. Calzo is on one, but he's a bit down, so when we find no one's currently improving at the moment. LR Nick's finishing that pilot's there. Corey's just a little bit up. Alfie set lap is 26.8, so he hasn't improved on his time down in P13. We'll go to the other Renault driver of Wammer as he comes out of the final couple of corners now and on the run to the line. Sort up there with the fastest 26.7. He goes P12. I'm sure he'll be quite disappointed with that effort there. Going to turn my attention back to Calzo. Calzo is just under a 10th up, and with more time to be gained in the final sector, could we see himself go on to the front row? Maybe a bigger improvement, could put in pole position. Looks very nice for there. Nice front wing shot as he comes down, breaking around the 75 metre mark for the Vale chicane, hitting one apex and now the second apex. What a camera shot we've got here as he comes out of the final corner and on the run to the line. It's going to be P6 still. We got an invalidation, which not help whatsoever. We have to watch Zach, because Zach is going to be starting a lap now in the Haas. He set a very quick lap at the start, and he'll be looking to get back on to what was seen to be his pole position, what he wants to keep. Prestigious pole position to be. Let me just check some of the national LED drivers. How many British drivers have got racing? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 drivers. As Zach first set the 27.0, he's a 10th and a bit up through there. It's quite a big improvement currently. If he keeps his pace up, he's still on pole position. But with such a strong first sector, I feel like he'll be able to find even more time through this middle sector now, coming through Woodcote in the Haas F1 car. Recently had their troubles with Rich Energy, and they'll be looking to put their troubles aside and get on to have a good race here today. Through Magazine Beckett's he goes. What a camera shot that is, keeps it well within the track limits, and now out of Chapel. It's going to be a 2.6 middle sector. He's a 10th and a half up. He's still finding time, not as much time as I thought he'd find in the middle sector, but he's still going faster. Now I'm going to have to go to medium pilot, who's going to be right behind him, if my controller would actually let me do it. Zach into the final couple of corners now. What can he do in the Haas? He looks like he's going to get pole position. Can he keep the pace up and slot himself on pole? Yes, he can. What about medium pilot? Medium pilot's absolutely flying. He smashes it. 125.9 from him, and he goes pole by just over 3/10. What an effort from him. That is really quick. What's the gap to lead? 3/10 he's got at the moment. That is amazing from him. Mitolski starting a lap, but I want to see there might be cars just ahead, such as Ollie Flavel. Nope, he's into the pit, so we'll stick on board with Mitolski or Mikolski. I don't even know how you say it. Mikol. I don't. If someone can tell me how to say this name, it'd be I'd appreciate, because I don't know how to say it. Around Luffield he goes. We saw such brilliant racing here in many tiers, such as ILR1 Xbox. We saw, oh my god, OMG Joe and Veloce Surprise battling it out round here, and hopefully we see something like that again today, because that, quite frankly, was breathtaking racing between those two. As I can't say it, Mikulitsi, I don't know how. Anyway, 2.9 middle set, he's 6/10 up at the moment as he comes into Stowe. What can the Haas driver do? Now into the Welsh camp. I thought he might have come into the pits as there's so little time left. What can he do? 6/10. We're currently getting just about P10 or maybe P11 up to line. He has P9 on that lap. P9. Cars coming out early now, such as CC Brain, The Gamer Paco, TTGD Warren. A lot of cars coming out for their out laps now. Okay, no action really happening at the moment. If you do have any questions to ask me, feel free and I'll try my best to answer them to the best of my abilities. He's going to take this nice and slowly. His teammate, Medium Pilot Fly and CC Brain, would love to follow what he's doing and maybe make it a McLaren 1-2 as he is getting ready to start. I've got a car just ahead. I think that is the Hash driver. I'm going to call him the Hash driver because I just can't say his name whatsoever, so it's a bit unfortunate, but I'll try anyway, as CC Brain will be the first one to start one of his quality laps. No, I think it was Corey. No, oh, Corey is on one actually, so let's watch Corey. I didn't realise he was actually on one. The Ferrari driver is 10th and a bit up. I won't be doing F4 unfortunately, Joe. I might if I... Oh, he's had a bit of an accident there with... Who was that? Wommer. I feel like Corey and Wommer had a bit of an incident there, but we'll go back to CC Brain. I'll see how far I might jump in for F4, Joe. I'm just not sure. As CC Brain comes down the Wellington straight, it's a 27. What is it first sector from CC Brain? It's at 27.206. He's invalidated at that time, unless that was out that was invalidated. But I think this car's just ahead, such as the Gamer Paco's 2.5 tenths up through sector 1, through Cop's corner, absolutely pushing the limits, just keeping his car within the white line. He's very easy to get invited. Let's see him through Maggots and Beckett. He's not going full throttle like he could maybe push the car too, but it's looking quite clean from Paco. It's a 2.9 millisecond. He's finding half a second on his effort on his lap at the moment. He's doing a good job. 26.9 that put him on, to be fair. So he's got to find a bit more time if he wants to get anywhere near the top 10. He's got to find 8/10 of a second as he approaches the Vale chicane. Locks up massively. We got cars done. Championship leader Scuba is down in 6th place. Not what he wants. Gamer Paco 26.5 improves massively in the final sector. ILRT Alfie only a 10th up, 10th and a half up as he approaches the final couple of corners. What can he do? Locks up massively once again into the Vale chicane. In the racing point, can he get anywhere near the front? ILRT Alfie round the final corner. It's P9 for him on a 126.5. I'm going to have to turn my attention to T1000 Sack or Medium Pilot. Zach's just ahead, so I'm going to Zach. Then I'll turn my attention to Medium Pilot. What about Matt Timmels? Matt Timmels has spun around. That's his quality done. Drop just gone P4. Samstone's P5 at the moment. I'm sticking on board with T1000 Zach as he through Max Meckers. I think we've got another car off there. I saw a bit of grass kicked up there. We've got a Ferrari around of Samson, so Samson's quality over, and Zach is only 90,000 up. This is not going to be good enough for Paul. What about Medium Pilot? I didn't see what his delta was. We got Wommer down in 17th. What a disappointing qualifying it is for him. Got AJ following Medium Pilot. Calzo goes second. Time to what can Zach do coming out of the Vale chicane up to the line? Can it be pole position? It's not going to be pole, it's going to be second. Medium Pilot's improving. He's lost time in the final sector though. Matt Timmos' quality's done, and you know what, I think that is qualifying over because Matt Timmos is limping back to the pits with no front wing on his Mercedes. Disappointing for him, but unfortunately that is his qualifying over. And interestingly guys, the two championship leaders are 4th and 8th. They're going to have to find their way through this pack if they want to get anywhere near the front. Once that Timmos retires, we will be able to move on to the formation lap for the ILR2 Grand Prix. I'm just going to get a drink after I've gone through the grid on the formation lap, and then we will get back underway. Yeah, there we go. Cars all retiring for quality. Who was your standout performer from qualifying there? If I have to give it to someone, I think I have to give it to Medium Pilot, because that's just, quite frankly, an amazing lap from the McLaren driver there. So Medium Pilot is on pole with a 125.9. Second is T1000 at 1.5 tenths off. Good effort from him. Third is Calzo. Fourth Matt Tibos. Fifth Dropja. Sixth Samsa. Seventh Foxy Dude. Eighth Scuba. Ninth Alfie. And 10th Afri Fritz. To the left you've got LR Nick. 12th the Gamer Paco. 13th the Hash Driver. 14th SLR AJ. 15th is CC Brain. 16th is Ollie Flavel. 17th Wommer. 18th Varamir. 19th Corey. And 20th rounding off the whole grid is TTGD Warren. I'm just going to get a drink before we do get underway for the formation lap, so I'll be back once we start the formation lap. So we are underway for the formation lap. I will get the tyres up. So we've got everyone in the top 10 starting on the sauce. We've got LR Nick, Gamer Paco, CC Braid, Ollie Fravel, Wommer, Varamir all on the medias, with the Hash Driver, AJ, Corey and TTGD Warren all on the soft compound tyres. We've got Colours of God saying should be good, hopefully not as many retirements as ILR1. In my opinion, ILR1 was a mess. It's been like that for a few weeks now, but we got to try and get over it and work as a community to get it back up to the standards it once was. It's just going through a rough patch. Most leagues go through a rough patch, and I think that's what's happening with ILR1 at the moment, but I'm sure with all the ILR admins they'll get it all sorted and it'll be back up to the high standard it was about last season. Anyway, let's not focus on that. Let's focus on ILR2, the main focus point of this stream at the moment, as Medium Pilot set a stunning lap to go on pole position, but can he maintain that lead coming into turn 1, or can Zach possibly sight down the inside? I wonder if we'll see any accidents. 26 laps ahead of us of the ILR2 Grand Prix. I'm Lickle, and I hope I can bring the best action possible. We've got TTD Warren backing off quite a bit there. Medium Pilot is coming down into Fell Chicane. Look how big of a gap that is. I don't think Warren needs to be going that slow, if you want me to be honest. Don't see the need for it. But it is what it is. Medium Pilot coming to line up on the grid. We've got Alfie and Afri Frisch both lining up on the grid, getting disqualified, and both their cars are now vanishing away. You see Alfie's racing point there just flickering. Let's see. We'll just go to Warren and see him come around, or Corey, in fact, because Warren did get past Corey, although they're going to swap back positions. And look at the weird way they line up the car here. Anyway, they're all up on the grid. We got 26 laps ahead of us in Silverstone. We got the lights coming on. It's 1, it's 2, it's 3, 4 and 5. We're like Sao, and away we go for the start of the Inside Line Racing 2 Grand Prix of Britain. It's a good start for a Medium Pilot. Can anyone get near him? No one can get near him. Coming into turn 1, it looks all clean at the moment. No collisions in the background for I believe. We've got a few cars going wide at the moment, and we've got Matt Tibos going down the inside there. Can he get it done? Oh, we've got an Alfa Romeo and Racing Point right in each other. I think there's a bit of DC going on between these two. We got them rubbing and rubbing. We've got an Alfa Romeo all over the back of the racing point. Got Dropcher and Matt Tibos going side by side. It looks all clean so far. No contact at the moment, apart from those decent cars. And round the outside goes Samster. He's going to go round the outside of ILRT Alfie. That's a great move. We got an Alfa Romeo of Foxy Dude going way there. Don't know what's going on there, but it looks like a relatively clean opening lap here in ILR2. No damage from what I hope, and all cars in a close proximity from each other. We got Gamer Paco all over the back of his teammate. We got CC Brain, we got Corey and Varamir side by side. Oh, TTG Warren tries to go around the outside and he's out of the race. That's a big accident, and I wonder if we'll see a safety car, because that was a massive accident for the Williams driver. We've got a McLaren round as well. CC Brain is off in the background. Not what he was. I was just praising the ILR2 grade for what a clean start they had, and we've seen 2 incidents in the space of 3 corners. Not what they want to be doing. We'll get the position change up. Who are the biggest gainers on lap 1? We've got Alfie up 3 positions, Wommer up 4 positions, Corey up 2, Ollie up 2, Gamer Paco up 1, and our biggest losers are Zach down 1, Samson down 1, Foxy down 2, Nick down 1, Big Hash Driver down 2, SLR AJ down 3, and CC Brain down 4. Let's get the tyres up and intervals. Ooh, I can actually like work the thing. There we go. We got Foxy Dude attacking Scuba. Foxy Dude down into Brooklyn's, down the inside he goes to the Alfa Romeo. A lot tighter corner than a few years back on F1, and he can't get the move done, unfortunately for him. We got Medium Pilot almost breaking DRS. We almost got Kalza breaking DRS. We got Wommer and Ollie Flavel going side by side, and Wommer gets off into P13. Good drive from him, and no damage there. Ollie be looking to come back, and he can't just at the moment. We got SLR AJ and Varamir battling, and AJ gets past him as well. The Hash Driver here all over the back of Ollie as well. We've got a lot of battles to be focusing on. They have to go back up to Foxy Dude now, because Foxy Dude is not going to give up attacking Scuba. And you know what, there's a bit of lag, but Foxy Dude is going to maybe go down the inside into Stone. No, we can't, just a bit too far back under the brakes there. We got Wommer trying to get past Gamer Paco now. He is on a charge. Gamer Paco wiggling through Stowe, and will we try one down the inside into the final couple of corners? No, he won't. Medium Pilot's got that gap up to 1.2. We got the Hash Driver having an incident there. Mikulitsi, I think it is. That's how you say it. Mikulitsi. Or Mikulitsi. I think that's it. Mikulitsi. I think I've got it now. Bugatti or Alfie locking up massively into turn 3, and he's got Samson in the Ferrari harassing that rear end there, and he'll be looking to get past, but Alfie gets a good run off turn 4, and looks like there'll be no chance for Samster to get through there. I thought that it's going to be a bit of a slipstream train, because from everyone from 3rd all the way to about 17th are separated by a second of each other. The only one that's not there is Gamer Paco 1 point. Well, not, he's back in DRS of his teammate, just about. And yeah, let's see, Foxy Dude, I think it's the closest one we have to watch, and it's out for a male team of Afri Fresh. Be looking to get close. Look at all these cars, all the cars flying through Magnus and Beck. This is truly a great shot to see, and he's not close enough there to possibly get a move. So it's just going to be a massive slipstream train. Everyone's going to be using a lot of their as they approach Stowe, and we got Afri making a mistake, and Nick goes past him before we get it under breaker for Stowe. Nice and easy for him. Any other battling? No, we don't. As we have finished lap 4, Medium Pilot now a 2.5 seconds in front of Calzo as we approach. Getting ever closer to the pit stops. We might see cars pitting from about lap 8 all the way to about lap 11. I say that'll be the pit windows we'll have today. For the mediums, that's 16 to about lap 18. We'll see cars pitting there. Samson nowhere near. I think Samson's got a DRS failure. He does have a DRS failure. And here comes Scuba. Scuba wants to get this move done. Down the inside he goes to the Mercedes. It's a good move from Scuba. They're going to be side by side. He's going to have to go round the outside because the Ferrari of Samson still holding his way there. Through Luffield they go. It's really good race between these two. And Scuba's going to tuck back in. And he's going to try to find a way. Can't go down the inside. He's going to force his way down the inside into Cop's corner. And he can't. He lifts off. And I think there might be a bit of contact there. Scuba all over the back of Samster as we approach Maggots and Beckett. It's not close enough to go for a move. We won't quite see a Joe and surprise moment just yet anyway, as Afri Frisch is the first victim of a 3-second time penalty in today's race. Look at that. Samster is just got nothing to defend with on the straight. Down the inside goes Scuba into Stowe, and nice and easy that is. Up into P7 he goes, and he's going to be looking to chase Alfie now for P6. He's got a bit of a hit, I see. I think he might have got a bit of a tap there from Samster, because he's lost a lot of time under braking, unless he just quite frankly messed it up. Just don't know it at the moment. Calzo's starting to claw that gap in a little at the front between him and the medium pilot. His medium pilot's tyres starting to die off just a little. Don't notice yet. Oh, he's been hit. Foxy's hit the back of Samster, and now Samster got away with that with no damage. Has Nick got any damage? I don't think he does. But Foxy barges his way past Samster and up into P8 he goes, and Samster's finally got his DRS back from what we look like. It's good to see. Yeah, he does. Just about. Holds on. For Afri all over the back. I think I want to watch Dropja because he's getting ever closer onto the back of Matt Timmos. Matt Timmos, who wants to be keeping these positions or gaining, not being put under pressure to lose another position. I believe he came out third in the standings last season after an Onyx masterclass in ILR2. And he'll be looking to go one better this season or two better this season and win the championship. It's going to be a good fight between him and Scuba, but don't count out some of the drivers behind, as here comes Dropja. Out of Chapel he comes, and now on the run to Stowe. He's going to go round the outside into Toro Rosso. This be a bold move, and you know what, he's going to drive right round the outside in the Mercedes driver. They're still going to be side by side as they approach the Vale chicane. It's good from Dropja to get up to P4, but oh, there's a bit of lag. Has Dropja lagged out or what? I don't know. No DRS now, come down into turn 1 like there was last year, and he can't get the move done unfortunately for him. We've got Samster diving into the pits already. Are his tyres dead? I just don't know, as I'm being called. Hold up. Very unexpected call that. I do sincerely apologise. I just had to go help my mum because she needed a bit of help getting something off. We got Varamir out of the race. Is that through Cops? I wonder. It is on the exit of Cops. We also have dropping down a little. I did see he did have a little incident. Has Matt Tillwell's got any damage? No. She's being put under pressure by Lottie Alfie. One gets past Ollie Flavel. Varamir leads the session. Let's see. We've got Wommer now. Wommer's been spun around out of Stowe. What has happened there? And is his race over? I think it is, unfortunately for him. Medium tyres. Having to pit for a new front wing. It's not what he wants. I'm trying to switch to ILRT Alfie, who seems to be getting ever closer to Matt. Has Matt cooked those tyres? Is that the issue for him? You just don't seem to have the grip on those compared to the drivers around him. And here comes ILRT Alfie, 4 tenths behind as we're on the went into the straight. He can't get a move done into Brooklands at the racing point. He's going to be looking to get past that Mercedes driver. As I said, Matt Timmos looks like he's going backwards, not forwards. It's not what he needs. I can't reiterate that as much because his championship rival, Scuba, it seems to be gaining on those on Ollie Flavel, Corey, SLR, AJ, all battling. What's happened to Ollie? Ollie's had a bit of an incident because he's dropped 3 positions on the straight, which is not what he needs. I turn my attention back to P5, am I? Yeah, I am, because here comes Alfie. Alfie in the slipstream. Matt Tibos is going to defend it. See, down the inside into Stowe goes Alfie in the racing point. Nice and easy. Paco getting past Afri Fritsch. Yes, he will. And now, SLR, AJ, Corey. AJ down the inside, and Matt Tibos has got a penalty for speeding into the pits. Not what he wants. Corey approaching the pit lane now. Will he speed? No, gets down to the required speed very nicely. Indeed, look at that gap between P3 and P4, 5 seconds out. He's got a bit of work to do if he wants to start catching up to the drivers ahead of him. Yep, and we still got cars making their pit stop, so this is the interval where cars will start to come in and fit a fresh set of tyres. Don't count out the drivers such as Nick, Paco, all on those mediums. On the alternate strategy, it may be a little bit slow in here, then in the race they'll be, at the end of the race they'll be flying compared to their rivals. Zach seems to be getting closer to Calzo. Medium pilot just pushing a little more, maybe. No, I think I have to watch Nick, because Nick seems to be getting ever closer to Foxy Dude as well as we come through Stone out. Alfie is just over a second ahead. I wonder if we'll see any more pit stops at the end of this lap. We got yellows in sector 1, and it's that for Corey. It is Corey with all the experience has spun it out of turn 4, and that is his race pretty much over and done with. And we're seeing people pit. We see Zach coming in. Is Zach going for an undercut? What will Alfie do? Alfie pits as well. Scuba pits. Foxy Dude stays out. Nick pits. They're all. Are anyone else going to pit? No, they're not. Alfie stays out for another lap. Dropcher pits. The hash driver pits. So we've got about 4 cars coming into the pits. Now they're going to be fitting a set of the medium tyres, and they reacted to such drivers such as Matt Tibbles. Let's watch Matt, because where is Matt coming into Stowe, pushing hard in this lap? He'll be looking to get back ahead of Alfie, because Alfie did overtake him and we see the battle. We have to watch as Matt approaches the Vale chicane. Can he get the undercut on these guys and get back up into P4? Around the final corner he comes. Where is Alfie? Alfie's coming down the pit lane. Matt Tibos is going to be coming through turn 1. There's Alfie. There's Matt Tibos. Matt Tibos has jumped Alfie. 1 outlap from him, because he managed to get over a second ahead. And if T1000 Zach can get the outlap that Matt Tibos has, don't be surprised if we see him join in the race leagues. That was quite frankly a stunning outlap from Matt Tibos to get ahead of those guys. We've got a battle for P7, P8 and P9 now between Mitolski, Mikulitsi, AJ and Ollie. Ollie looks like he's got a better run there, but there's just no way you're going to be going for a move here at this stage. Dead tyres for some of these drivers. They wouldn't be smart to, I'd say. We've got Foxy Dude attacking Nick. Foxy Dude down the inside, easy as that. And then we'll turn our attention back to this bout for P7, P8 and P9. As round the outside he goes. Calzo pits. Medium pilot stays out. And round the outside he goes. Mikulski and Mikulitsi. And he gets the move done, but he stays out once again. And AJ heads for the pit lane. And then wonder if he's going to speed then. Nope. Just gets it down to perfection. And there's Calzo. Where is Matt Tibos? So look how hard he's pushed. He's got hardly any ERs left, and he's gained just over 2 seconds on Alfie, or maybe even 3 seconds. What an effort he's doing. These medium tyres are suiting him. Suiting him very nicely indeed. Where's Matt Tibos? Matt Tibos is there. We'll be looking at the bottom right for Calzo. Where is Calzo? He's come out miles ahead. Oh, it was Zach I was having to watch, sorry. It was Zach that got past Calzo. Zach has undercut Calzo. And now we'll see if Zach can undercut Medium Pilot. That to them is 30.1. Gonna be close between them. Gonna be very close indeed. Wonder if we'll be able to see an undercut there from one of these drivers. There's Ollie Flavel. Mikulitsi all out of shape. as we approach Chapel, and out of Chapel we now going on to the hangar straight. Ollie be looking to pounce his medium pilot, comes into the pits with all these soft runners. Tires must be absolutely dead as Ollie is approaching Stowe. He was thinking about a move there but thought better of it as Nicolizzi almost repit at the end of his lap. And he does. Into the pit lane he goes. And now the person I want to watch is Zach and Calzo. Calzo don't want to really battle Zach, because if they do battle, this might prevent them from coming out ahead of medium pilot. Pilot's just coming down the pit lane now. Where's Zach? Corey, 3-second time penalty. I think medium pilot is just going to be safe. CC Brain comes out ahead of him. There he is. There's medium pilot. He's come out very close to Zach, and the undercut has almost been put to perfection. Cold tyres for medium pilot. Zach's gonna have the DRS, and we need to see him pounce now, because I'm sure if he doesn't pounce now, medium pilot will go off into the distance. And look at that, he's up in all of his airs. Come down to Wellington straight here. Here comes Zach in the Haas. He's got to pounce as he comes down into Brooklands, and he's just not close enough to launch a move. He's just about missed out on getting that undercut. What an effort it was from him to possibly get that gap as well, where he gets a 3-second time penalty down in 17th place. What a miserable race it's been for him. I wonder if CC Brain will have anything to play this. Medium pilot only 2 seconds behind, and will he help his McLaren teammate to get him past, maybe put a little buffer between pilot and the cars behind him? We just don't know. Zach doesn't look like he has the grip to follow through there. Pilot in high. Zach's got up the airs if he wants to get past into Stowe. Will he launch one? No, he won't. Not just yet. Calzo is following just behind. Got a bit of track extension going on there. But I think that's the first time Zach's done it this race. Look how quickly they are gaining on CC Brain just ahead of them. Very, very quickly indeed. Yeah, pulling away from medium. Matt Tibble, sorry, at a very good pace as well. So that is going to be your top three battling it out all race. Now I don't think medium pilot will be able to get out the DRS. He's got 2 lap younger tyres, so that might favour him come the end of the race. But for now, it's all to play for him. Look at the exit. Medium pilot got to T1000. Zach got a much better exit. Pilot's saving us. Yep, they're both saving. Calzo's saving as well. Look at the battery Calzo's got. If I was Calzo, maybe try and get past. Maybe try and get past Zach in a way that you won't lose time, and then go after Pilot, because he's got the battery to push as hard as he can. But he needs to watch Pilot now, because look at his McLaren teammate just ahead of him, or CC Brain coming through cots. What will Pilot be able to do? I think it'll be easy able to get past down the down the hangar straight and into Stowe. And CC Brain's going to be a lot slower, and he's got a 3-second time penalty, so that doesn't help him. And look at that, Pilot's got a much better run. I wonder if Brain's just going to let his teammate through. Brain's just going to let them go. It's not going to be the case for Zach. Zach's lost out, and this could be what stops Zach from winning this race, because look now, he's got a car in between him and medium pilot, and he's going to have to try get aggressive here and try get past the McLaren driver as quick as possible. As he comes out the final corner, lap 13 out of 26, halfway through. Seen quite a good start to the quite a good opening half, sorry, to the ILR2 Grand Prix. Hopefully we get an even better one for the second half of this race as we approach the latter stage of this race. Now soon we just look away for a couple of minutes, come back, and we're going to be near the end of the race. It's going that quick. And look at that, unfortunately for Zach, he can't get past CC Brain. CC Brain sticking onto the back of his teammate really is helping him, but it's really ruining Zach's race, because all of his hard work to get back and try to get the undercut is disappearing, because he had to gain a second, and you know what, he's now a second behind medium pilot as well. This is not what Zach needs. He has to get aggressive here. He has to try and get past CC Brain. He can't afford to spend much more time behind him. Look at Calzo as well. Calzo just sticking in behind as well. Could we see 3 wide in the straight? CC Brain is out of DRS with his teammate. He makes a mistake onto the straight. No, he's got DRS CC Brain somehow. And down the inside is going to go Zach. Zach is going to get past. What about Calzo? Will Calzo try and launch one? No, he won't. I think going to have a chance to launch it down the inside into the Vale chicane though, however. He's got to be careful. He don't want to go for anything stupid, but he can't. And that is Zach up to 5th, Calzo in 7th, and this has cost them a heap of time. This is not what they need as we start lap 14. Next car, medium pilot, is 8.6 up the road. Corey gets another 3-second time penalty. Well, you know what, we're going to go to Samster. All got yellows in sector 2, and I wonder if that is Corey. It is indeed Corey. Corey, through Mags and Beckett's, having an accident, and his front wing is not off, but his race is pretty much damaged goods at this stage. Got Calzo. Calzo, if I can get back to the battle, please. Calzo getting past CC Bray. I'm sorry for missing that. I would try harder. My D-pad ain't working on my controller, so I have to use the L3, and it's just horrible. Just notice that Williams have a double DNF. What a horrible home Grand Prix it has been for the Williams racing team. Corey has left the session. He's given up. That's his race over. I feel like he's out ahead of us. Alright, I was on board the wrong car there. Never mind. Look at this battle for P16. Mikulitsi, SLR AJ, and Sam's all battling hard. I think AJ's going to get past Samster here. Into Stowe he goes, and he gets the move done. Beautiful, nice and easy for him. Oh, he makes a mistake though. And that's going to drop him right back behind Samster, and he might lose another position to Mikulitsi. He goes round the outside. Great move from him. And I'm going to turn my attention back to Calzo now, because look how close this Toro Rosso driver is now. Fouls him and putting up in for a lap of hot lap and just find a way past. He might not need to though, because he's got a run coming down the Wellington straight and into Brooklyn to go. They're going to be side by side, the Toro Rosso and the Hash driver, and nice and easy for Calzo up into P5, and no issues there. And can he now get the chance to go after medium pilot after he's stuck behind T1000 sack for so long? Or Zach try fight back. Calzo just has the battery to defend, which is what he needs. Runs a bit wide. Zach loses a bit of time to him, and now it's looking ever less likely that we're going to see Zach get past him and possibly see a three-way fight for lead. Who knows, we could do, because look how quick they're gaining Ollie Flavel, quite quick, as Zafri gets a 3-second time penalty. They're gaining very quickly. Just notice Alfie and Scuba are starting to get a bit more closer to each other. Championship leader having a difficult race at the moment. Ollie comes in very early. Actually no, that's not early, my bad. Don't get, I can do 14 lap. Right, I get it now, don't worry. Calzo sets the fastest lap, 29.4. Strong pace from him. Where's Ollie going to come out? Ollie's going to come out. Oh, Calzo makes a mistake. Now, after looking so good, we got yellows in sector 3. What who's that for? Is that for warm up? No. Oh, it's for Samster. He's pulling off on the home straight. What has happened to him? Bit of front wing damage, and he retires. Have Wommer pits. Could Wommer be anticipating a safety car possibly? We've got yellows in sector 1 and sector 3. There is a high chance we could have one. How a safety car would spice this race up. It really spiced it up. So what? I think this is what be good for the viewers to see, in my opinion. What the viewers want. Got sector 3 still yellow flags. I don't think we'll see a safety car deployed. And look how close Scuba is getting onto the back of Alfie now. He's getting ever closer. Ollie comes out in. Should be. Don't worry. Scuba comes down the inside anyway into Stowe. And he gets the move done onto Alfie. Nice and easy from him. That's what you'd like to see. Medium pilot, 3-second time penalty, and that's interesting for the race. It's not what he needs. And Scuba easily did get past Alfie, as I did just say. And that's Scuba up to 6th, and Matt Tebos, his teammate, in 5th. So currently those two are going to be level on points as we go into Germany for next week. Nick comes out in P10, miles ahead of Ollie, so it's good from Nick. And he's going to be flying, so I expect to maybe see him catch up to the guy's head. We've also got Zach trying to attack Calzo once again. Lap 17 out of 26. The medium tyres of Gamer Paco, I assume, will pit at the end of this lap. As he comes through Stowe. I feel like we have to watch Alfie, because Alfie be looking to get back past, but we've also got Foxy trying to attack as well. Look at that. I don't feel like he has like the grip Scuba or Foxy Dude has, because look how much closer Foxy Dude is. Foxy's used a lot of hers though, so expect Alfie to just pull away massively on this straight. As Gamer Paco dives into the pit lane, expect him to put on a set of soft compound tyres. He locks up massively there, double lock up for the driver, Racing Point driver. Have Foxy doing the Alfa Romeo. It's all over the back of him. Alfie needs to attack a little more. He needs to get himself up into slipstream range of Scuba, so he could try get him. Scuba's in 9, Alfie's in low. He's getting a little there. Might have been what he needed, but look who they're closing up on. Matt Tebos just ahead. Is Matt Tebos going to try give Alfie a bit, Scuba a bit of helping hand to stay ahead of Alfie here? Just don't know yet. We had yellows briefly for some reason. Got yellows in sector 1. I think it's AJ. AJ is round through turn 2. Turn 1 and 2. Is that his race over and done with? And he gets a 10-second penalty. That's his race over, done with. Got Alfie and Foxy Dude. Alfie and Foxy Dude decent from each other clearly, as they are riding each other very aggressively there. Not what you want to be seeing. Look how close they are. Foxy Dude is looking to pounce on Alfie here. Look how much they're... This is not what we should be seeing on stream. They're all over the back of Scuba. Around the outside they're going to go. There's a lot of lag involved. And Alfie round the outside of Scuba into Stowe. Can he get the move done? They're going to be free breath surely. No, they're not. Alfie gets round the outside. A lot of lag involved. And Alfie gets back up into P5. Nice driving from him. You know what? Foxy's going to get round the outside. And Scuba spins around. And there's questions there. Did Scuba get... Oh, what? What have I just witnessed? Where's Foxy Dude? Foxy's dropped Has Foxy got front wing damage? No, I don't know what I've just witnessed. AJ 3-second time penalty now. And AJ retires from the race. A missable race over for him. And yellows in sector 3. I want to see a safety car, I really do, because if we have a safety car, we could see... Oh, Scuba disconnects or something? I don't know. It's lagging very badly. This must be horrible for Alfie to drive behind. This must be terrible for him. I feel bad for Alfie because he's got to drive behind Scuba, who is lagging all over the place. Might be just a little stream issue we're having, but I don't think so. Got Gamer Paco now onto the back of Dropja. Fresh softs for him, and he'll be looking to attack. 2 tenths behind, 1 tenth behind, half tenth behind, down the inside. He's now ahead of him. Dropja gonna hold it. I don't think he can. I don't think his fight. He really wants to keep battling, and he is up into P9. Good overtake from Paco there. And can we see him go after his teammate LR Nick, who will be going after Foxy and Alfie. That 20 out of 26. Medium pilot currently got a 2.9 second gap, just about holding on, just about losing his race win at the moment, as he's going to be pushing hard to get back up to what he needs. 3 seconds, gaining positions. Oh, got Alfie and Scuba battling once again, and I wonder if Scuba's just lagged behind him or has Alfie legitimately got past him this time. I think Alfie has managed to legitimately get past him. That Mercedes is teleporting all over the... No, I'm just going off what I see here. Alfie is ahead of Scuba, 2 seconds behind Matt Thompson. Can he go after him, I wonder, and get up into P4? Good result for Alfie if he can. And he can't. I think Scuba will be able to get back past here. As we approach Stowe, he can't get past. I think this is the close battle. No, we have to watch Drop Joe, who'll be looking to get past. And Drop Joe, our free Frisch, Ollie, I assume, will be joining this battle soon. We're coming to the latter stages of this race, lap 21 out of 26. Not long to go. I'm going to put it up an early. Who do you think will be driver of the day at the moment? I do think if he says that, he's had to give it to Medium Pilot because of his outrageous pace he's had. It's just mental how fast he's gone. Really is pushing for a promotion. I think he uses ABS. And top tier is no ABS, and be looking to maybe get the championship wrapped up, and then he's not even in the championship, but get up to the front of the championship and try to challenge for an ILR1 spot. There you go, Foxy dude just behind. What can Foxy dude do? Can he get past Scuba? Can Scuba get past Alfie? He's nowhere near close enough at the moment, as we have a couple laps left to go. Let's watch Medium Pilot. Where is he? Just started at 22. Scuba just behind. Scuba can't get anywhere near. I feel like Alfie's doing just enough at the moment to hang on to a good result. P5 will get him 10 points in the championship, which is just good for his quest to get back up to what he was last season, and that's ILR1. It's one of the only battles we have along with Dropja onto the back of Game of Paco. He's not making as much use of those softs as I thought he would. Anyway, this is one of the only battles along with that battle for P5, and they just don't seem close enough at the moment. And Scuba actually looks a lot closer now to possibly pounce and go for an overtake on Alfie coming into Stowe. Can he get through down the inside? No, he can't. Not close enough just yet. So like, this is going to be a battle. Alfie might just lose just due to how strong the slipstream is, locking up massively there. Alfie is not what he needs. Round the final corner he comes. They're both lapping relatively quick, to be fair to him. And look how fast Medium Pilot's going. 3.7 seconds that gap is at the front. He's gained that by like another second from the last time I saw. As we approach lap 23, Alfie's going to defend. Scuba's going to have to go to the outside. And he can't get through. And you know what? There's a bit more. I don't know what's going on here. I'm seeing things. I'm surely seeing things. Alfie's not going to give this up. He's going to come down the inside into Stowe. They're going to be wheel to wheel. Alfie and Scuba. Alfie back down the inside. That's fantastic racing from Alfie. And holds on to P5. We got Scuba round the outside of Foxy Dude through Magnus and Beckett's. We saw it in ILR1 Xbox. We've seen it in ILR2 PS4. Great driving from then. And they're still gonna be battling away. Alfie is defenseless. He has no straight line speed compared to Scuba. And down the inside goes Scuba. Alfie just holding on. He's putting up a brave defense in his P4 or P5, sorry. And he just holds on with Foxy Dude there. And LR Nick is gonna be loving this because he's gonna try and make this a four-way battle soon, surely. Scuba is gonna come back down the inside into turn one, and he's been spun round at the a bit naive to go for a move. There's been contact. Scuba and a Renault. I think it was it Renault? Wommer, I think it was Wommer. He just got collected. And the championship leader having a collision, and that is not what he needs. And drops all the way out to P12. Allows Matt Tibos to get past or get a bigger lead in the championship and take lead of it. In fact, quite a mental few sequences of corners we had there. The gap is 4.2 at the front between Medium Pilot and Cal. So Medium Pilot just in a world of his own. What a drive this has been from him. We've seen Ollie Favell still trying to get past Alfie Frisch. We've got Nick now onto the back of Foxy. Does Foxy have any damage? No, he don't. 6/10 is the gap between these two drivers, and Nick is going to be giving this all he can. We saw a battle between these two at the end of the stint. At the end of Foxy's soft stint, we're going to see a battle, but at the end of the race between these two now, because look how much he's gained. Paco just out of the DRS, dropping and just holding on. Any sort of collision, and these drivers could gain a couple of positions here as Pilot starts the penultimate lap here in Silverstone. Bounce into turn one. Nick, can he get through? No, he can't. One more pits, and I wonder if that is going to be a retirement from him. I think it might be after a miserable start for him. And down the inside goes Nick into turn four. You don't usually see cars go for a move there if they got DRS on the next straight, and he can't get through. Have to finish due to pen. Might carry on. Just get to the end, Wommer. And Nick down the inside up into P6 he goes. Foxy Dude is going to try fight this off, and he can't fight back. Good move from Nick. And now will we see Nick go after Alfie? Don't know. Although Foxy Dude is coming back. Round the outside goes Foxy Dude. He can't get it done, and unfortunate for him, they're gonna be looking to get past. Medium Pilot going to be starting the final lap in about 15 seconds. But I have to go to Nick because Nick is going to be harassing Alfie's rear end by the end of this race, I assume. I don't know penalties. I'm not going to look at penalties either, because I'm just not interested to. As he runs a bit wide, Game of Paco gets past Foxy Dude up into P7, and Foxy Dude has no response to the flying German, and he can't get through. His last lap has started here. Nick is going to be catching Bugatti, or Alfie, sorry, I'm just so used to calling him by his whole PSN. Alfie will be doing everything to hold on. We know Alfie by now, he's an aggressive racer. He won't give up to the very end. He's a young teenager, 16 years of age. I'll be looking to get better and better as the days go on. Nick be looking to get past. Can he get through? No, not close enough, but look how much more confidence he has under braking there than Alfie. Where is Pilot? I'm just going to have a little look for Pilot. Pilot's coming through Mags and Beckett's for the last time. What a great drive it's been from him, but I'm going to have to go back to Nick, because look how close Nick is getting as he comes through Cop's corner now. 3 tenths, 2 tenths. He's got slipstream on Alfie. I'm sure he won't go for a move here. I have to watch Pilot, but then I'll also have to watch this battle, because that is going to be getting ever closer. Alfie is going to have no defense, surely. Where's Pilot? Pilot comes around the final corner, and he wins here in Silverstone. Great drive from Pilot, setting the fastest lap on the last lap. We're going to have to go to LR Nick and Alfie. Round the outside goes Nick. Alfie's going to hold on. No, he's not. Nick round the outside. They're going to be wheel to wheel as we come into the Bell chicane for the final time. Alfie versus Nick. Nick's through. No, he's not. Round the outside. Alfie's not going to give this up. They're going to be wheel to wheel. And Alfie just holds on right down the inside. Wow, what an end to the race there. 4 cars in close proximity. Great driving from all of them. Really, really impressive from all of them. Ollie gets 10th in the end. I wonder how close it was between the actual gap, because Foxy was only 2 tenths behind as they crossed the line. I'm pretty sure Nick was pretty much wheel to wheel with Alfie. Mikulitsi comes home for P13, CC Brain P14, and then Wommer having a miserable race down in P15. Will he still Pilot's fastest lap? It's 29.3 from Pilot. What can Tom do as he approaches the final 2 corners? Pushing hard in this lap. Wommer, a lap down, will set a 28 and set the fast lap, taking the 1 point away from medium Pilot. Great driving there from medium Pilot today to win the race in a comfortable fashion. McLaren driver, after a rough Austrian Grand Prix, returns to the, I think, is this the first time? I don't know, but goes to the top step here in Silverstone, and the champagne is sprayed. What a drive from medium Pilot, my driver today, with Calzo coming home in 2nd and Zach coming home in 3rd. I'm just going to save that race. Allow me to save video clip. So, Pilot is a race winner with Calzo in 2nd. 3rd is T1000 Sack with Matt Tibbles in 4th. Alfie 5th, just missing out on P4. 6th is Nick. 7th is Foxy. 8th Gamer Paco. 9th Dropjer, and 10th Ollie Flabell. And 11th we've got Scuba after the collision. 12th is Afri. 13th Mikulitsi. 14th CC Brain. 15th Wommer. 16th Corey. And then we've got DNS from AJ, Samster, Varamir, and TTG D Warren. I've been ILRT Lickle, bringing all the action from tonight's race. Thank you for watching, everyone, and goodbye.